hasn't clicked for you?
So I have a first question on this topic.
As
How to
as in,
what?
okay, hold up. You're asking how plants water? I
How to
I
boost?
think there might be a
Please,
transcript.
please, you listen me. I have first question. How to boost your productivity with simple tricks?
Okay, Safula, let's try to clear this up. You want to talk about boosting productivity with simple tricks, right? And your first question is about how plants get water. It sounds like the transcription got a little wonky there. No worries, it happens. Are you trying to relate to productivity somehow, or was that just a random thought that popped in?
Okay. Please, you give me this answer with explanation.
To give you productivity tips with explanations, and you mentioned Sarah. Let's focus on productivity for now, then we can sort out the Sarah bit later. Here's one to start time blocking. Basically, you schedule specific blocks of time for specific tasks, like 9:11 a.m. is writing time, 11:12 p.m. is email, and so on. It forces you to focus and makes you realistically assess how long things take. Sound useful? Uh,
Okay, Priscilla. Thanks
Sinos.
you. Yeah, yeah.
You're welcome.
What does
Is it landing or are
what
we still missing each other a bit? Sometimes it takes a few tries to get on the same page. You mentioned having a lot on your mind earlier this week. Is it hard to focus right now?
So I have a second question on this topic. What does the real productivity mean into today fast-paced world?
Okay, let's break that down. You're asking what real productivity means and want to test one thing today?
Okay,
It sounds like you're wanting to go beyond just getting stuff done and actually feeling like it matters. Is that right?
okay,
Right. Real productivity to me isn't just about checking boxes. It's about making progress on things that actually align with your values or goals. It's about feeling a sense of accomplishment that isn't just tied to output. Does that resonate? What are some things you'd actually like to make progress on? Okay. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to, of course. Sometimes just acknowledging that things feel stuck is a good first step. Earlier this week, you said you weren't going to make good. Is that still how you're feeling?
I have a third question on this topic. Why do simple habits often improve productivity more than complicated system?
Good question. Because computer systems are tools and habits are, well, how your brain works. Systems can be great, but if you don't have the underlying habits to actually use them consistently, they fall apart. Simple habits build momentum and make productivity almost automatic. Think about making your bed every morning. Tiny effort, but starts the day with a sense of accomplishment. It's a low stakes win that sets a positive tone. Does that make sense?
So I have a
I
fourth
noticed you've
question
been
on this
giving a
topic. So I have a fourth question on this topic. How can someone identify their top three priorities for the day?
Okay, so you're at 4% on this topic and want to figure out your top three priorities for the day. Good. Let's zoom in. Forget everything else for a sec. If you could only get three things done today, things that would make you feel genuinely good about how you spent your time, what would they be? Don't overthink it. Just the first three things that come to mind.
Okay.
It's okay to pause. Sometimes the quiet is where the good stuff comes from. I'm here when you're ready to share. No pressure. I also remember you mentioned earlier this week you weren't feeling optimistic. Is that still weighing on you? Sometimes it makes it tough to even think about priorities. Safula, you've been pretty quiet. It's okay if you just want to sit with that for a minute. I'm
Yeah,
not going anywhere. Do you want to just change topics entirely? Or maybe
yeah,
take a break?
yeah. It's okay. So I have five questions on this topic. What is the assisted daily routine change that instantly boosts productivity?
Assisted daily routine change. That's an interesting way to put it. You mean like a small tweak that can have a big impact? I'd say establishing a consistent morning routine. Doesn't have to be complicated. Wake up, drink water, make your bed, 5 minutes of stretching, something that sets a positive, proactive tone before the chaos starts. It signals to your brain, we're starting the day intentionally. Does that sound doable? Right.
I have six questions on this topic. How does reducing digital distraction increase focus and output?
Digital distraction, I think you meant? Yeah, big one. Our brains aren't really built for constant notifications and switching between apps. It fragments our attention and makes it harder to concentrate on anything for very long. Reducing that noise gives your brain space to actually think. Turn off notifications, schedule specific times to check email, maybe even designate phone-free zones. Simple stuff, but surprisingly effective. You're awfully quiet today, Sophia. Everything all right? You seemed a bit more
It is right.
good. Just glad to hear it. No need to push anything if you don't want to. We can just keep chatting about productivity if that's what feels comfortable. Do you want to keep going with the questions?
Yeah, I have seventh question on this topic. Why is the Pomodoro technique considered one the best simple productivity tools?
Ah, the Pomodoro technique. It's effective because it plays with our natural attention spans. 25 minutes of focus work, then a 5 minute break. It breaks tasks down into manageable chunks, prevents burnout, and the ticking timer creates a sense of urgency. Plus, those little breaks are important for letting your brain reset. It's about working with your brain, not against it. Have you tried it before?
Okay.
Hey to you too. Just checking in. You seem to trail off there. Everything still all right?
Yeah.
You don't have to answer if you don't want to.
All right. Yes. All right. How can proper sleep and hydration impact work performance?
Huge impact. Seriously underrated. If you're even slightly dehydrated or sleep deprived, your cognitive function takes a nosedive. You'll have trouble focusing, making decisions, and regulating your mood. Think of it like trying to run a computer on low battery. It's just not going to perform at its best. Proper sleep and hydration are foundational for productivity, not optional extras. Do you feel like you get enough of either?
Okay.
Okay.
What role does environment, desk, room, noise play in productivity?
Environment and noise play a massive role. A cluttered, noisy environment is a focus killer. It overwhelms your senses and makes it hard to concentrate. Reducing noise, earplugs, noise canceling headphones, even just finding a quiet space can make a huge difference. And a tidy, organized environment signals to your brain that it's time to focus. Clutter equals chaos, basically. Is your workplace feeling particularly chaotic these days?
Okay.
Gotcha.
What?
Silence is all right too.
Yeah. Why does multitasking actually reduce productivity instead of increasing it?
Multitasking. A myth. It actually reduces productivity because your brain can't truly focus on two things at once. It's constantly switching back and forth, which is incredibly inefficient. Each switch comes with a cognitive cost, a little bit of time and energy lost in the transition. You end up taking longer to complete tasks, making more mistakes, and feeling more stressed. It's way more effective to focus on one thing at a time and give it your full attention. Ever feel totally frazzled after trying to juggle a bunch of things? That's your brain telling you to stop.
Okay, thank you. Very thank you very much. Thank you. You give me guidance on this topic.
You're very welcome, Safula. Glad I could help, even if it was a bit of a quiet conversation. Anytime.
Yeah. My name is perfect name Safiullah Arif.
Safiula Arif. It is a beautiful name.
Uh, from Pakistan. Goodbye.
Oh, all right, Safula. Have a good one. Safila.